Lately, we have been hearing stories of young girls having their lives taken in Airbnbs. Hizi ni stories zimekuwa zikitrend. Na as they have been trending, they have also been tagging along Shaffie Weru with his controversial remarks that he made in 2021. Now, in 2021, when Shaffie Weru made those remarks, we all know what happened. He received a lot of backlash from the social media space. He was also dismissed from the media company that he was working for at that time. The media company made an apology, retracted these statements, and were uploaded by the Media Council of Kenya. However, the internet never forgets, and right now, tunaona tu these same words, no matter the fact that they were retracted, we can see them, we can still hear them, we can still find them on the social media space.
All the problems that we're facing.
What are you telling the ladies,
I'm telling the ladies, you guys need to play hard to get. You need to be unavailable. You cannot be the Chiles who have just been called to go drink gin, and then you leave 40 kilometers away. Unatoka Thika.
Wacha hizo.
Unajileta Kileleshwa.
Situmetuma fea.
Ama unatoka Buru. Unajikuta
unajipata Kitengela. Mountain View.
Now, kuna watu bado wanapinga Shaffie Weru, kuna watu bado wanapinga what he said. However, we are having people on the social media space, especially on Twitter, fighting for his vindication, saying that he deserves an apology. For example, a guy going by George T. Diano said Shaffie Weru's only crime was telling modern women to take some accountability for their part in facilitating this problem. Miss Mandy said some nasty shit the other day and got away with it. Since women didn't like Shaffie's theory, they are now experiencing practicals at Airbnb. Another person went ahead and said when Shaffie Weru boldly told the ladies that their security and safety starts with them, feminists gathered and he lost his job. Clouds have gathered. Now, I've told you that there are also people who are against these people fighting for the vindication of Shaffie Weru. There are people who are of the opinion that there is no way you can be blaming the victims. One of the people sharing this opinion is comedian Mike Moshiri.
I think it's high time that we Kenyans acknowledged that there's actually a femicide problem in Kenya. It's only been a few days into the month, into the year actually, and there are already horrid cases of women getting killed. I follow this page on Instagram called Usikime. It's an organization run by a friend of mine, Njeri Wamegwe. And there are already cases of young girls getting raped and molested, and it's crazy. The way people talk about these cases on social media, on Twitter especially, and I'm gonna be very specific and say men, the way they talk about these cases is very much victim blaming. I saw someone on Twitter say, and it's a man, that there is no amount of activism that can stop femicide, that it's up to women to put their safety first, and I think it's crazy. Women are most likely to be killed by those who are closest to them. And in most instances, especially in Kenya, that's actually the case. Femicide in Kenya has become so prevalent because violence against women has been accepted, justified, and tolerated. I can bet you, even in the comment section of this video, you're still gonna see those stupid men who are blaming women for getting killed. It's very unfortunate that in Kenya, women's murders are very much trivialized. And Kenyans have refused to see femicide for what it is. Every single time there's a murder case of a woman involving sex, relationship, money, or even a man, I can bet you that Kenyans, especially men, and I insist men on social media, men on Twitter, will make fun of her even in death, dehumanize her, and say she deserved it. My biggest question is, why has femicide not been declared a matter of national concern? Why? And I'm gonna be very controversial. I'm gonna have a controversial take here. I think the women representative docket in the government should be completely abolished. I haven't seen a single woman representative speak on this issue.
Now we can all choose to either agree with Shaffie Weru or dispute Shaffie Weru and all these people siding with him. But what we can all agree on is that this femicide thing is really becoming a pandemic in our country. Now I think that arguing and bashing each other on social media will really not help us solve this problem. And also, depending on this government of ours, will also not solve this problem. So then how are we going to solve this problem? I personally think that kila mtu abebe responsibility yake. It all starts with you, it all starts with me. You as a man, you cannot abuse a lady, you cannot violently attack a lady. It is very, very wrong. On the other hand, as a lady, take responsibility for your actions. Do not put yourself in instances where you're putting yourself in danger. But that is my opinion. What is yours? What do you think is the solution to this problem? I have been your girl, Rael Wangari. Always keep it here on BNN, where we the bees like to keep it buzzing.